Hello guys, we're back this week with Hades. This week we'll be learning about Hades, and sit back and enjoy. Thank you. This is how Hades' story starts, from a woman named Persephone, as Hades has found his queen and wanted Persephone to be that queen. And so then he took Persephone back to the underworld. And so then in the underworld she had to be the queen of the underworld, and she was forced to be Hades' wife. And so then, but before the story, however, Hades blames his own brother Zeus for him to become the god of death and the god of the underworld and even the king of the underworld. But then Zeus damned Hades to a life in the underworld. And Hades wasn't too happy about that, so he declared war on the Olympians. However, there was one man that wanted to escape from the underworld, even though nobody has ever tried to, because Hades is too strong. As in ancient Greece, they believed that putting a coin on each eye after somebody dies means that they can get around in the underworld from the ferryman. And he told Persephone what has happened. And Persephone was also outraged, so then gave him permission to go back up there and to get vengeance on his wife. And so then he'd done that, but Hades was so outraged and bring him back to the underworld. But then there was a man and a woman that were deeply in love, and they were very in love. They almost got married. But however, there was a half man, half goat that always had sex urges. And so then he chased after that woman, almost hoping to rape her. But however, she ran into a pile of venomous snakes and got killed. And then got sent to the underworld. Then her fiance was very devastated. He was a very clever musical player. And for the first time in Hades' whole life, he was a bit sad. So then Hades gave him a challenge that he must climb up this mountain out of the underworld, hoping that he doesn't turn his back towards her as she'll be following the whole time. If he does not trust that, he looks back, then she must go back to the underworld. And eventually, when he was coming up to the end of the underworld, when he almost got out, that's what happened. But however, the last thing is that there was one man that wanted to face Hades and bring all the people from the underworld up to heaven, and his name was Jesus. And he was more superior. He's more superior than Hades, and burnt Hades alive. And so then that's about it for Hades' story, everybody. Hope that you can join me next time on, I think it might be Odysseus that we'll be learning about next time. Thank you for listening, everybody, and see you next time. Bye.